The Pyrogistinator Man. Are you worried about the sub gap between PewDiePie and T-Series is decreasing?
You know, I'm not real big on mainstream YouTubers, and I've never heard of T-Series, but I subbed to him just to make Sayori happy. Is his time as #1 on YouTube finally coming to an end? Or is the real question, will it change anything? Either way, I did all I could. Well, without sub-plotting or whatever.
Leo Q02. What would be the hat to end all hats? What could you wear on your head that would make people stop what they are doing and stare in awe and amazement? And for my speed, probably an entire person just sat on your head like that. It'd definitely get some attention.
The ultimate hat? What a weird thing to ask. I kid you not, I once saw a hat that was designed to look like a flamingo sitting on your head. While it would certainly be distracting to wear an entire person, I wouldn't say it's the end-all hat. I think I've got it. Although Mario Odyssey just came out, and Cappy is such a ridiculous concept. It's hard to top a cap that lets you take control of anything you throw it at. So an alien ghost-possessed Mario Cap it is.
Let's see. Also, what anime and games are you into?
You might think that last answer revealed me as a Nintendo fan, but there's a wide variety of games I play. I look for innovation in the titles I pursue, so a lot of the same old game types are lost on me. The games I like the most are those that challenge my mind. That's why I prefer old-school RPGs. I'm not as good at reflex-based games. I like finding solutions, not failing Twitch reactions. Not all action games are like that, so I still enjoy some of them. Story is also a big sell for me, but well-written ones are hard to come by. As for anime, well, my tastes are less refined. I have an ironic appreciation for the most stereotypical shows. I don't know what it is, I just laugh at how ridiculous they are. It also helps the really good ones stand out more. I'll give almost anything a chance, but I tend to pick stuff apart.
Varher, since you said that, you're tough at mind, I'll ask if anyone ever called you ugly bastard, with the meaning used as tags on hentai videos. Blackville, he is one though. Varher, let him speak! Okay.
I'm not old enough to meet that definition, though I guess Lackville called me one already. Whether you think I am or not isn't for me to say, but I'll have you know, I treat women with more respect than that.
Let's see. Fear my speed. Monica plays Fox, Yuri plays Marth, Sayori plays Yoshi, Natsuki plays... I forgot. MC plays Game & Watch, and Tiff plays Zelda. Who is your Smash main? You strike me as the Roy type, since he's a clone of Marth, Yuri's main. Coincidence?
The inevitable Smash Bros. Question. While I do like Roy, and Fire Emblem is the series I follow, my main is Ness and has been since Smash 64. But I play a classier Ness. So many of the ones online just spam PK Fire and Thunder. Some players don't even know how to handle a Ness that's actually talented. Now, before you say, but Shiro, you hate reflex games, I don't rely on my reflexes in Smash. I try to read my opponents and make calculated strikes. It's a lot more engaging and satisfying than just flailing around. We'll definitely have to get a club-wide match going. I bet Natsuki means Jigglypuff or something.
No, my main is Pikachu!
Pfft, there you go.
Also, we get the feeling here that you're interested in Yuri, and that you joined the club to spend more time with her. Your 2 cents on that?
You got the impression I'm just here for Yuri. Well, I wouldn't say you're wrong about that, but I wouldn't say you're totally right either. You mind your own business. I have my reasons for being here.
Let's see. NBR Superstar. I have one simple question. Did you get good?
Did I get good at what exactly? Your simple question belies a greater depth. Without any context, who can really say what constitutes the achievement of good? Does it lose all meaning, or is it a measure of your very life? At what point can one truly say they've gotten good? This is no simple question at all. But nah, I probably haven't.
Kilrito. Hey Shiro, here's a lot of questions. Take your time answering them. 1. What are your favorite video games?
Well, I told you some genres before, but why not get specific? My favorite game of all time is Earthbound. That's partially due to nostalgia. I'm also fond of other RPGs from its time, like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy. I'm one of those dorks who thinks FF6 is the series' pinnacle. FF7 had a good story, but come on man, those graphics. And you just know the remake isn't going to feel the same at all.
2. What's your opinion on virtual reality gaming and the increasing technological advancements of it throughout the years?
I think VR is the future of the gaming industry. It's getting pretty complex already. It'll probably do some good for pudgy gamers like me, too. If anyone can afford it, that is.
3. What do you think of Sayori? What do you think of Natsuki? What do you think of Yuri? What do you think of Monica? What do you think of MC? What do you think of Tiffany?
You want my opinion of pretty much everybody, huh? Sayori's a real sweet girl. Bit of an airhead, but in an endearing sort of way. Natsuki could afford to chill out more often. I swear, she never drops her guard. Here he is. Angelic, quiet and peaceful, deep and mysterious. A shame about her cutting problem, though. Monica exudes confidence like it's going out of style. She seems kind of fake to me. Tiff is friendly and feisty. Not really my style, but I can respect it. Hallie is a little bland. He's just a regular dude. No offense. None taken. 9. How old are you? 10. How tall are you? 11. How much do you weigh? Well, I just turned 18 yesterday. I guess I'm a little younger than most people here, but it's not like that affects much. I'm 5 feet tall and 175 pounds. I know it's not healthy. You don't have to tell me. 12. What are your least favorite video games? I like to take my time playing games, so I'm not fond of anything too fast-paced. Shooters in particular do nothing for me. I'm awful at them, and they're all so samey. I've got no rhythm either, so those games are out. But that's the nice thing about gaming. It's so multifaceted, there's literally something for everyone. 13. What color are your eyes? 14. Have you considered wearing contacts instead of glasses? My eyes are brown. Look, can't you see them? I've never tried contacts. I'm not comfortable putting anything that close to my eyeballs. Plus, I'm nearsighted, so if I ever lost one, I'd be gone forever. 15. What are your favorite foods to eat? As you may well expect, I snack a little too often. You probably wouldn't recognize most of the things I munch on, though I'm sure you're familiar with Pocky. My regular tastes aren't anything special. Fish, rice, etc. If I wasn't filling up on treats and ice cream between meals, I'd look more like Hallie. 16. Do you like horror? Are you easily scared? I'm down with some horror games. I like the kind RPG Maker is notorious for. Something about that style just has a unique effect. They're often simplistic in their presentation, so maybe that has something to do with it. Not to say I can't handle other kinds of horror. I don't scare too easily at all. Mr. Jovial, what are your 3 measurements? Gosh, I wonder which 3 measurements you mean. You just got my height and weight, so the third must be width, right? I don't know, I've never bothered to check. I guess I could tell you in the follow-up. Blackwheel, do you have a fedora collection? Is your room also the basement? Do you frequent 4chan? Are you an epic gamer lad? If you answered yes to any of these questions, congratulations, you are a neckbeard. Well, I don't wear any kind of hat. My room is not in the basement, though I used to live with my parents. I think 4chan is a third-class message board that pales in comparison to Reddit, and I never describe anything I do as epic. Guess I'm not a neckbeard after all. Contest winner. Honestly, I don't really care about your thoughts on Notorious Criminal, Smooth Magoo. Oh, I see how it is. That's fine, I don't care to tell you what I think of Smooth Magoo. Besides, he'll get his day all the same.
Agent Gold. You look like someone who might be into tabletop, role-playing games, and/or collectible card games. Am I right? And if so, what sort of characters or decks do you like to build in those games?
Yes, to tabletop roleplay, not so much to collectible card games. I used to be real big on the Pokemon TCG, but I grew out of it. The actual games are more compelling. If you're battling online, at least. I've played Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, but had to borrow decks off the friends I played with. They're fun, but there are other things I enjoy more. Say, for instance, D&D. Well, I greatly prefer to be the DM. I almost always go with the wizards or sorcerers as my characters. I like having as many solutions to problems as I possibly can. Sometimes you just gotta roll the dice and see what happens. King.28. Who was your best girl? My best girl? You want me to play favorites already? Not that I mind, I certainly think Yuri's the most intriguing. The others are still likable, more or less. Let's see. And are MC or what? I don't know why you think I'm Hallie. You must have missed something. I mean, I know Hallie's AMA wasn't that popular. But I don't know how you missed him since he's been here longer than me. Also, are Natsuki in a costume? LOL! Haha, Natsuki's so scrawny she probably could wear me as a suit. But I don't want to think about that, so let's move right along. Lonely Boy 124. Have you ever considered hitting the gym? Considered it? Yes, it really is something I should probably do. I just want to give it a little more thought first. Gotta find time in the schedule, make sure I'm ready to commit. Oh, I wouldn't want it to interfere with my studies, maybe once school's out. Oh, but there won't be much of a gap since I'm not taking a break before I start college. I just don't see working out. Piginator Gaming. I asked MC this, so I'm gonna ask you too. Are you any good at Osu? Sorry to say, that falls in the rhythm game category. Doesn't matter whether I control it with my feet or my fingers, I suck at those games. The music's nice, but that's all I can get out of it. A Cursed Cow. What inspired you to join the Literature Club? Well, I hate to give you the same excuse as Tiff. I'm not here because I was already into literature. I can handle reading, the medium just never interested me much. Especially not compared to video games, which bring so much more to the table. But I'm curious, and reading more often can help improve one's own writing. As for the initial draw, well, I saw Yuri putting up the door curtain outside the club room. And it was such an impressive display, I just couldn't resist. Your Scout, thoughts on bananas and ice cream?
Now, do you mean those two foods together or what? They certainly pair up well, though I don't often combine them. I should probably eat more of the former and less of the latter. But they both smother in chocolate just fine.
Picanator Gaming, how do I check if I closed my fridge if I don't want to get out of bed?
That's like a true lazy person. That depends on the layout of your house. If the kitchen is closed, you can try to look for the fridge light. If there's no way to check, try resting on a couch or something in an adjacent room. If that's not feasible, you'll just have to get up and see. But if it comes to that, you should make it worth the trip, whether the door was closed or not. A little snack can help you get to sleep after all.
Your Scout, hey Shiro, what is your ideal Sunday roast?
Beg your pardon? What do you mean by Sunday roast? I'm guessing that's the type of dish where you're from? We have nothing of the sort here. It sure sounds good, though. I'll have to look into this.
Your Scout, hey Shiro, just wanted to know, what book would you want turned into a movie?
Aw, you couldn't have asked which game instead. You're really making me think of this one. Most of what I read is already anime or wouldn't translate to the big screen at all. I guess it'd be nice if they rounded out the Lord of the Rings with coverage of the Silmarillion. There might be some legal issues holding it back, but hey, it's just what I'd like to see.
Your Scout, I don't have a plan for my day. I have just written a poem and now I am really bored. You got any ideas? And Picanator Gaming, I feel like doing something dumb. You got any ideas?
Hold up, you guys. Oh, I recognize you two. You're the ones Tiff thanked in her AMA. Her gratitude must have really meant something to you, huh? Well, consider your efforts noted and welcomed. But don't think you'd be getting my suggestions far too late. Though I guess it's never really too late to do something dumb. How about, Piggy, you write a poem, then share it with Cal, and Cal can do the same, then you can compare notes. Sorry, that's the dumbest thing I could think of.
Picanator Gaming, can you do that thing that people with glasses do in anime, where they push them up and light reflects off them?
I can try. Here, hold on. Nope, can't do it. I don't think physics work like that anyway. Or maybe you need a specific kind of glasses. Who knows?
Picanator Gaming, what is the longest time you have stayed awake for?
The longest I stayed up was when I first got into game design. I started out with RPG Maker and was instantly hooked. It was a Friday after school and I was having so much fun while exploring the program. And I didn't snap out of it until my alarm went off on Monday. Kinda regretted it at school that day, but it was worth it.
Picanator Gaming, do you shower in the morning or evening?
I shower at night. No sense going to bed feeling gross. Saves time in the morning too. You don't have to get up early to compensate. You also don't need to change the bed sheets nearly as often.
Your Scout, okay, last one for me because I don't feel so good. Hey Shiro, what is your daily routine?
Oh, mundane. I'll tell you about a typical school day. Wake up about an hour before class, get dressed, brush my teeth, have breakfast, and grab some snacks for later. I walk to school, but I don't like to rush. Why hurry? The day usually passes uneventfully. This club thing is new, but before I joined, I used to head straight home. Then I'd get another snack and chill on the couch to unwind with some games or anime. After dinner, I'd sit down to whatever project I was in the mood for. I have a couple games I'm working on. Once it gets late, I hit the shower, brush, and have one last treat to help me pass out. Rinse and repeat.
Picanator Gaming. Okay, last one for me, mainly due to the fact that I have a headache from thinking of these questions, but here it is. Can you describe yourself with one sentence?
Just one sentence? How can I summarize the whole of my person in such a trivial way? Why, you'd need volumes to cover all the intricacies and minutiae. But if I had to try, well, I'm short, fat, and seriously nerdy.
Let's see, Nathan Elisar. Heyo, Shiro, just a few questions to you. What do you think about the girls?
I said a few things before, but I think the girls are nice enough. They're certainly the best looking club I've ever seen.
What made you consider to join the club?
I already told you how the club lured me in. But what convinced me to stay? Well, I got a taste of everybody's writing talents, so that was a start. Though the booklet was more of a help there. And the actual performance was lacking, to be honest. Still, once I'd seen more of the group, I was basically convinced. What can I say? I just couldn't pass it up.
Do you design your own characters for your own projects, or are you collaborating with someone else? So basically, do you draw? And Mr. Darkbox. Oh shoot, how you draw so good.
I do design my own characters, but I'm not that great at drawing. Making artwork for games is hard. Well, if you want it to look halfway decent. I try for something simple but effective, really minimalistic. Whether you'll think my artwork is so good or not is up to you. I get by as well as I can.
And yeah, it may not be related with you, but can you make to know to all the Dokis they're amazing, and if I could, I would visit them, especially Monica. I love your personality, the way you think, your careness. I wish I could be with you. I wanted to say this before, but I couldn't.
I suppose I can let the others know. Hey everybody, all of you.
Yes? What?
Yeah? This guy says you're all amazing and he'd visit you if he could. Especially Monica.
Aww. Fan favorite as usual. Hey, you have your admirers too. It doesn't really matter, does it? I should think not.
Easy to say when you've got almost 400 questions.
It's not like I asked for that many. Hey now, remember I got the fewest of the original 4.
Yeah, because no one took Hallie seriously back then.
So what? Me and Tiff still got the fewest questions.
That's because no one knows anything about you. No offense, guys.
That's fine, I understand. Oh, Cheryl got more than Monica, so...
Yeah, no one knows anything about me either, so how do you explain that?
Relax, everyone, it's not a popularity contest.
Says Little Miss Popular over there. Look, you can be petty about this all day if you want, but I need to keep things moving here. Do you mind?
See, well, if this finally is put into the AMA, I want to say thank you, and see you around, man. Good luck. Greetings from Spain.
You're welcome. Buenos dias.